and I was very fortunate. Though I stood, sir, that means in metric, I have the 7th position, and I have those passion for botany. So I love to read botany and pursued my career in botany, sir. So I'm fortunate to listen you and what to say about this green technology. I have also clarified my knowledge and my doubts from you, sir. So we are really delighted to have you as the mentor for this August afternoon and all those respected participants. I'm a very small man to deliver only on one aspect of green technology. So which I was doing when I had joined this university, Utkal, in 2010. So it took another 4 to 5 years to establish the lab. Then I got project. I got a project with a collaboration with physics people, and we are working together. And I got this project that is what biocomposite and degradation of biocomposite. So during defending this project in DBT, they said this is not biotechnology. So I'll sometimes other I will in detail I will describe how I have defended that this is very much within biotechnology. So I have the pleasure to share few slides in front of you with August permission from Vice Chancellor Professor Sarpati and my teacher and Madam Puspanjali also. She is also here. So with your permission, may I share the slides and can I just deliver my talk?
Thank you. You go on, go on.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Is it visible? Hello? Is it visible?
No, not visible.
Is it
Now
visible?
visible, sir.
No,
Now it is.
Now it is visible. Okay. So to introduce this topic, that is what biocomposite, the green technology to protect environment. So we must know what is this biocomposite. So composite means it's a combination. It's a combination of what biological material as well as some non-biological material. So here I have taken biological material as well as non-biological material and make the composite. And I believe that in future this can be the replacement for plastic. So I will just share my research work and my experience with this biocomposite, how to tackle plastic pollution. So um, if I'm permitted, can I show the next slide? Hello, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Visible.
Okay.
Sir,
So
can you make it
Not
slide
visible.
show?
okay. Can I make so I will make it slide so. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So you see, the World Environment Day, we know every year we celebrate. And in 2018,
Chinmay, you go for the slideshow, please.
is it visible right now? Hello?
It is visible, but you go for the slideshow so that it will be clear.
Sir, I have already opted for the slides, that means slideshow, sir. Already I have opted. Hello?
Khushbu, is it?
Sir, it is not in show mode.
Sir,
Hello?
we are able to see the slides, but not in slideshow mode.
Sir, but I am sharing it in slideshow. F5 I have,
Nice.
now is it visible?
Sir, it is
Hello?
Only
perfectly
slide.
visible, but go to view and select slideshow mode.
I have selected the slideshow, but I don't know why it's not. This is slideshow. I have
Continue, sir.
selected.
Then please continue, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Because the slide
It
is
is
visible perfectly.
Okay. So in 2018, that means the caption is beat plastic pollution. In 2019, beat air pollution. In 2020, it's time for nature and we'll wait for 2021. It's very easy. That means obviously it will be, I believe it may be on COVID, it may be on, that means something else, but related to environment. So environment is the what now the talk of, you can say, the science. So now can we lead a life without plastic? Is it possible? You see, when you wake up in the morning, start your brushing the teeth, wash your face, anything you do, is it free from plastic? We believe without plastic, can we lead a life? I believe it's quite impossible. And again, Bhubaneswar supposed to be the smart city. Cuttack in future, as many other in Odisha, those will be the city. Those should be free from plastic. So can we have any alternative to the plastic? Is it any? There is any alternative to plastic? So all these questions when came to our mind, then one alternative that I can say, that is what biocomposite. So what is this biocomposite? It's a just combination of two different materials. I say a matrix must be a resin type of material, and it's added with some natural fiber. Just like cell wall, you say cell wall, you have twisted and you have the fibers, you have cellulose fibers, that means embedded in the matrix. Similarly, from that idea, I got this, that if it is something like that, and if it is a composite material made up of some resin and some natural fiber, can they act as an alternative to the plastic? So, explaining this composite, we say these composites are nothing. It's a combination. It's a combination of material that not only differ in composition, but also they have added the qualities of what? Both. That means they retain the quality of biological material, and also they retain the, that means, advantage of non-biological material. And when combining them together, they have an added advantage so that they can solve the problem. So this was the idea. So this composite material, that means you can say these are better from both, you can say, biological material and that are non-biological material. And most of this composite material, you can say, these are prepared from eco-friendly, clean environment. So for my experiment, because I will emphasize only on my research work, so I have used a very, that means very uncommon, you can say, the fruit, and one common fiber. One is jute and one is Leuca cylindrica. जोटा मैं ओडिया रे कोचे पित्ता तोरडा. Johnny Bodia from the, you can say, the Leuca. It is from the same family. You can say the Cucurbitaceae family. So I mean जोटा कोचे ओडिया रे जो गोइटी सब सफा करती Leuca, that is what used. So for my work, I have chosen this Leuca, which is a fruit, the West fruit I have used as the biological material. And one thing I have used to prepare the, that means this biocomposite, that is what polylactic acid. That means the matrix should be the polylactic acid and the fiber should be the, I can say, this biocomposite material fiber will be what? The Leuca fiber, Leuca cylindrica, the fiber of this fruit. So that I have the idea that this PLA is biodegradable, Leuca is biodegradable. If I can add the advantage of Leuca and PLA together, that may solve the purpose of plastic use and which may be biodegradable. So this was the idea. So we started this problem, and we started this problem with this material, which is Leuca cylindrical, this material that was used for our investigation. And all of you know that this is for Pitta torrida. And when you get this plants, that means we have collected from different districts of Odisha. It's a project work. So the junior research fellow, he has collected the plant material.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Sir, actually, we are not able to see the slides, change in slides. We are only now seeing the slide number 2.
Slide number 2.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Now it is. Now we can see.
Now, is it visible? So this is what Leuca.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay. Okay. So you see, actually the full screen mode, there is a problem. I don't know what happened here.
Sir, you present in this mode.
Okay. So you see, this Leuca, it's a what? You know, this is a wasteful fruit, I said, and we are trying our level best. Is it visible? The slide is visible? Hello?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay. So we have collected these fruits of Leuca from different districts just for our study purpose, whether is there any difference between the DNA, protein, or the fiber content. This was our investigation. I will explain sometimes later in detail. So you see, this plant material, whatever we got from the dried material, this was used for cleaning, for cleaning purpose, loofah, and loofah is available even if in big balls made up of plastics. And we have the idea that if we can take this loofah and can it be integrated with polylactic acid, that may solve the purpose of plastic. And as both are biodegradable, that material can be a replacement for plastic and that could be biodegradable. So this was the idea. So with this idea, we have started the experiment. We have started this project work. We have funded by DBT, and this is what you can say the fruits of loofah. It belongs to the family cucurbitaceae, and it has high percentage, around 60% of cellulose, hemicellulose, lignin. So this high percentage of cellulose, that is what you can say the point of interest, and that motivates us to get the fiber, cellulose fiber. And can this cellulose fiber be tagged or be embedded with the matrix of polylactic acid so that we can get the composite? So this is what the processing of plant material. We have taken the fiber, and soaked in alkali. Then we have treated them in hypochlorite solution, bleached the fiber with sulfuric acid, and centrifuged around 20 minutes or half an hour at 7,000 revolutions per minute RPM. Then we got what? Is it visible? Is it visible, the slide? Hello, is it visible?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Visual, visual.
Okay, so after getting this fiber, we have, that means with the help of, you can say the CPET, we have prepared this composite material by taking this polylactic acid. So here you see, these materials are prepared with what different combination. That means we have B0, B1, this is what biocomposite, composite material 0, 1, 2, that means we have calibrated. Where we have added the fiber, loofah fiber, and in different percent. That means you see, B0 is the only, that means only polylactic acid, nothing is there. 2%, 5%, 10%, likewise we have added the fiber and we have synthesized these different types of biocomposite. So this is what combination of loofah fiber and polylactic acid. So in order to investigate what happens on acid hydrolysis, what happens if we treat the fibers to high radiation, if this combination of what that means chemical treated fiber, or we can say the photon beam treated fibers, is there any advantage during the biodegradation process? So these were our investigation, that means postings, and we want to investigate properly whether the treatments of fiber that can enhance the degradation process or not. So this is what our experimental design. So for the biodegradation of this, we have taken, that means different environmental conditions. We have changed the temperature, we have changed the light, we have added oxygen, we have anaerobic degradation, we have also, that means soil treated with some bacterial inoculum, some fungal inoculum. That means we have, that means designed this biodegradation, that means process, that means environmental friendly. So you see, we have designed sand, soil, compost. We have designed, that means sand alone, soil alone, compost alone together, and if possible, we have added some inoculum. So addition of some bacterial or fungal colony, or can they enhance the degradation process? This was our, that means motto, and we are trying our level best. So this project is yet to be complete. This is still another, that means extension work is, that means initially it was for 3 years, now it is extended for another 2 years. So probably we'll end with something. So we have extended this project. Now we are trying for suitable environmental conditions, how to degrade quickly. So this is our what aim and objective of this project. So we have, that means taken this Bacillus subtilis strain, which was working very good for degradation. Similarly, we have used Fusarium oxysporum addition to the environmental condition, and we observe there is a better degradation. So this is what during our experimental design we found that better results in some bacteria and in some addition of what you can say the fungal inoculum. So you see how this nanocellulose based biocomposite that can be used. You see, we use headphones, we use different furniture made up of plastic, we throw them, and plastic takes millions years to get degraded. So you see, the production and use of plastic that has been increased, entire globe is facing the same problem, how to dispose this plastic, because they remain in nature for a very long time and do not degrade. So you see, can it be possible to make some alternatives for this for plastic. Can this biocomposite material made up of polylactic acid and loofah fiber, that means loofah, that is what fruit, the fiber, and this polylactic acid, can these composite materials they can produce like this? That means this is what the picture just to show you that if can we make all these diodes, all these earphones, headphones, even if the lights, can we use, that means produce from this biocomposite material so that that can be used and that can be eco-friendly. So this was the aim and objective behind the funding. And even, you see, let me explain here another thing. We have also another intention that if the biocomposite gets degraded, that can be used for some other purpose. And if it is not degraded so quickly, then that can be used for some other purpose. Because you see, these are having less density. So can this be used as artificial bone? Can this be used as what in biomedical application? Can this be used as skin replacement? Can this be used as blood vessel growth? So these are what future. That means you can say if these are not degraded, then quickly we can get this implanted in our body, and this crystalline nanocellulose based, you can say the composite, they can be used even if in drug delivery system. So this was the idea in future that this may be used in biomedical application. So with this idea, we have started our experiment. We have started preparing the composite material, and when we start this preparing the composite material, again, what to do? So you see, the green technology. Why the term is green technology? You see, the loofah fiber that you can get easily, and farmers they will not get money out of it. But if we promote farmers to get it and get these fibers, and can it be converted to a useful product, that means farmers will get the money. And at the same time, if with polylactic acid it can be used for degradation purpose, then environment friendly or eco-friendly products can be, that is produced from this composite material. Not only with loofah and PLA, we have also tried with jute and soy. Even in jute and soy, we got some result, but that is what our future project. We will submit it very soon. That is, we got one paper published. So in our future, we are going to that will submit this soy and jute. That means that will be the next composite material. So let it, this project winded up smoothly. Then we'll think of that material. So you see, this advantage of this natural loofah, that is for having very less density with higher result of tensile strength, stiffness, even more than that of glass fiber. So it has got low manufacturing cost. You see, the cost will be very minimal, and with what we have calculated at CPET, that means now we are looking for what should be the cost-effective procedure, so that can we get a patent in future. That means if it is used by the industry. So this is our aim and objective. I don't know whether we will be successful or not. We are still in the midway of what this particular project. So you see, this green composite, that means the composite of PLA and this loofah, that is mostly degradable and they sustain the property. So this can be used or replacement for plastic. So you see, now in the globe, the research is also going on that if you get the pouch of water and you throw the polythene, that is what not degraded. Plastic bottles, that is not degraded. So now scientists are in a mood to get the biocomposite so that it will get a pouch of water just like capsule. You consume it, you get the nutrient and you get the water. No need to, that means pollute the environment. So this is what the future technology, that when you have the pouch, you just drink it and you just throw it. It is not there. You just, that means consume it, eat it, and get the food, get the water. Am I okay to all of you? Is it audible? Hello? Is it audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. It is audible.
So you see, this is what the structure of polylactic acid. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
It is audible.
Okay. So this is for the structure of polylactic acid. So you see, this polylactic acid, this can be, it's a monomer, but in polymer, it contains what you say hydroxyl group, and it is what active site. This hydroxyl group, that is what active. And this polylactic acid, it is completely biodegradable. So if we can do like this, fiber and resin, that means the polylactic acid is resin, fiber is what loofah. If we can combine them together, then we can get what composite. So not that easy. To get a composite, just we say that we'll process the fiber and we'll get the polylactic acid, mix it, then it will be a composite material. No, it's not that easy. So to get the composite, this fiber should be enabled to bind with the polylactic acid. So here comes the people from physics and chemistry. We have to take the help. So first we have tested the tensile strength, that means gravimetric test, that means electronegativity, positivity, that means whether it is conductor, semiconductor, all these tests that those are conducted, and fiber was modified. So this fiber modification, for fiber modification, we have tried two different procedures. We tried to modify the fiber by chemical treatment. Also, we have tried to modify the fiber by physical treatment. So chemical treatment of fiber, that is what cost effective. That means if fibers are modified, then what will happen? This modified fibers, that means can be easily get attached to the polylactic acid. So fiber modification can be done by giving them chemical treatment and even by physical procedure. But I believe with physical procedure like electron beam radiation, gamma radiation, so what happens here? If you go for chemical modification of fiber, this becomes cost effective. So for the purpose, what we have did, that means initially in the first year, we have modified the fibers by use of different chemicals. But later on, we noticed that chemical is cost effective as well as we are losing some property. So we go for what? Physical process of modification of fiber, and for that we have used this electron beam radiation. And you won't believe that when there is a will, there is a way. That means you won't believe I have conducted this experiment in one hospital, Hemlata Cancer Research Institute, that is very nearer to my home, and just I have approached them and I got my fibers ready, and I have just approached them with their, that means electron beam machine, with the Institute of Physics people. I have tried my level best to modify the fiber, and to some extent we have, that means successful to modify the fiber by physical means, so that these fibers can be easily get what attached to the polylactic acid, so that the composite material, they will retain what, that means their property. So you see this cross linking of what you can say the polylactic acid to the fiber, either through chemical means or through electron beam radiation. But in my opinion, that means this electron beam radiation was found to be, that means more effective. And why? You know, because we are not handling this toxic chemical agents, and highly pure type of fiber material, those are, that means obtained through the electron beam radiation. But this process, that means irradiated materials, that means we can give them any shape, and practically this is what you can say, this is a, you can say, hassle-free process. So let me talk about this. So I found there is a gap, because once you do the research work, that means the research work should have some novelty, and this research work should have some outcome, and this should have some societal benefit. So taking all these aspects, I found polylactic acid and loofah fiber composite, that is not yet reported. Again, this loofah, that means loofah cylindrica, which was used mostly in our state, that means the Pithatorda, that is a what, wasteful crop, and nobody bothers about the fruit of the loofah cylindrica. So if it is from a wasteful product, then this should be eye-catching. And for industrial purpose or for economic point of view, as here Professor Satpathy, he's a man, and he will tell me, and he will have the expert remarks. That means if from waste he can prepare the best, that means that will be eye-catching forever. So for that only I have selected this loofah fiber, so that there will be no problem. So you see, this loofah fiber, we have exposed them to electron beam radiation. So this is what purely technical, that means kilogyra radiation. That means different types of fibers we have designed. We have designed different types of, you can say, PLA with the help of what, that means percentage of this what fiber. And in order to investigate whether it is degraded or not, we have used soil with sand, compost, that means all together in different permutation and combination, along with inoculum of bacteria, along with inoculum of fungal, without inoculum, both synergistic effect is there or not. So we have tried so many, that means environmental conditions for this degradation, and we found that this electron beam radiation preparation of fiber is much better than that of what you can say the chemically treated fiber. So this becomes novelty of our work. So this modification of fiber, when it is done by electron beam, that means the that means the lympha fibers, those are modified by the calcium salt, and this modification surface of the fiber that is what opens so that adhesion becomes what more easy, and development of this calcium phosphate based composite, this is what that means yet to be reported, and mostly if it is not degraded, that means this is our that means aim and objective. Can it be the replacement for bone? That means can it be the artificial bone in future? So that was what our aim and objective. So you see, this is what our protocol, and this protocol we have developed, and we have designed the modification of fiber, we have modified the fiber, and with the modification of different fiber, you see, we have conducted this FTIR analysis. That means to know whether this fiber, the functional groups are changing or not. These things we have tested. Not only that, we have conducted FTIR, we have also conducted the electron microscopy study, and we found this electron microscopy study that the adhesion is there and the fiber modification, that is what there, and we expect that this result that can be published, and in future this result that can be what used as a patent. So if you observe that this biodegradation test, that was fantastic. That means you won't believe that by changing different environment, by changing certain inoculum, we got the best result in biodegradation. And when we change the composition, even these are not degraded. So we have two different aims those are fulfilled. You see, when it is degraded, that can be used for some other purpose. Let's say, that means, I don't know, I have a dream that the car's bonnets, the car factory, that means external car, that means vehicle parts and everything, that should be made up of this, so that when it will be done, it will be degraded. And if it is not degraded, if I have, that means both way we have the advantage. If we can, that means with the combination of fiber, we change the environment, then what happens? It never gets degraded. So if it is never getting degraded, that can be used as artificial limb, artificial bone. So this was our motto, and to some extent we become successful to getting this protocol which is accepted and which is published. I will show you later on. So this is regarding LUPA, and whatever we have conducted all those experiments in LUPA. Similarly, we have also trying our level best. So yet to be submitted as a project, but in our future project, this will be the program, and we have that means use this jute fiber to some extent. Preliminary investigation that has been completed, one paper that has been already accepted, and in future we'll present this in before the committee to get another project approved, so that we can go for jute with soybean, another type of composite we want to produce. So you know, this non-biodegradability, everything we have discussed. So now we have started this jute reinforced biocomposite. Here we have used soy milk and glutathione. So this was with chemistry people. I have started this work only at Banivere. In Banivere, botany department and chemistry department, we both work together. So what we have observed the mechanical strength of the composite material. We have characterized this FTIR, same, that means biodegradation, environment, all this we have characterized, and we have, that means, formulated this composite and observed that this biodegradation property can be best adjusted to the, that means need, that means if we can change the inoculum, we have this biodegradation process which is, that means speed up, or that can be lag behind. So according to our will, we can degrade. So we are getting this some technical spectra and all I want to show you. So this is what we consider soy and this jute, and they are same photographs. So you see, with this, I want to share something here. So can I take another 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes? Hello, is it permissible for me to take 5 minutes more? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hello?
sir. You can take, sir. Yes, sir. You can take 5 minutes.
Okay. So you see, so she is the girl, Miss Sonalata Tripathi, who is working on what you can say this biodegradation of Lympha cylindrica and polylactic acid composite, and this is what accepted. In you can say it is in 2019 this paper was accepted. Then we have that means another paper which was also published. You see, it is from Wiley publication. So you see, it is in polymer composite. It's a very good journal. So you see, this paper was along with the chemistry paper. So this is what you can say the microbial degradation of cellulose-based jute composite, which will be the future. That means our research work, which was also published online 1920. It was published. So we are going to submit, but because of this COVID situation, we are handicapped. So not yet submit the project, but in future this will be one of those projects. So you see, this is what FTR and Raman study. We have conducted all this, and this was also published. So after that, we got this project. So this was the preliminary investigation work regarding, you can say, the LUFA project. So this is for dielectric response. So you see, why to study the dielectric response? So one botanist, or that means biology student, if collaborates with physics or chemistry, they can do wonders. Because you see, dielectric means here we are, that means characterizing whether this fiber, it is what, a insulator, or it's a conductor, or what is it. So that this is what dielectric response. And if we get the response accordingly, we can prepare our what? You can say the composite material, so that this composite material that can be used in future. So you see, this is what already I have shown you. Now, this is what you can say the dynamic mechanical behavior, what we have studied. That means if this tensility of the fibers, those are calibrated, whether these fibers, those are, that means durable, whether these fibers are strong enough so that they can cater the need. So these things we have also calibrated, and we found very good results. That means these are, that means like that of what you can say, that means very strong fiber, and which can again, that means cater the need of our, that means modern world. Ultimately, in 2020, during last year COVID time, that means all those work, those have been, that means scattered here and there, and ultimately we get, that means we got our result. That means this was the paper we have submitted, and project gets extended for 2 years. So this was the outcome of all those hard work done during this last 3 to 4 years. And this girl is, that means I say, fortunate enough, because Khushbu and others here, those are there. That means from that means you are from a very good lab, like in institute, it is possible to get a paper published in the journal like Chemosphere with impact factor 5.8 or 5.8 around 6 from Elsevier. But from, that means a poor institute, or you can say the Utkal University, where the facilities are very limited, and to get a paper published above 5, it's become difficult. And when we got this paper published, that means with this gamma irradiated, you see, this is what our advantage, how to use this electron beam gamma radiation over what you can say the chemical treated fiber, and ultimately this was accepted by the entire globe, not only by us, by the globe. And we are proud that this paper, you won't believe, this was accepted within a month. That means within very short span. That means in my life, if I have got a paper published within 15 days, this is the paper, and all those reviews, all those, that means comments, I got very positive on this paper, because they have asked for everything, all those supplementary data, all those photographs, all those working tables, everything we have shared, and even I have shared my laptop completely, so that everything they judge, and this was published, and we are in a, that means force, in a team to work. The paper published at electron beam radiation, we have finished it, but yet to, that means the manuscript is not ready. That means we are not giving justice because of this COVID and all this. So we hope that during the end of this year, we may able to get another paper with the electron beam radiation that will be published maybe in a very good journal. So I'm very thankful to all the organizers. That means they have arranged this webinar within short span of time, and giving me an opportunity to speak on a new aspect, that you can say this is what green technology. Particularly, I'm thankful to esteemed Vice Chancellor. That means though I am quite junior, that means hardly for this seminar, usually the elderly people, they should be invited and they should grace the occasion, and who, that means junior, pretty junior, to that means spoke on this occasion to this august audience. So with this word, I say thank you organizers, thank you Kalahandi University. I wish all the best in future for this university, and with your permission, may I stop here? Any queries, any doubts? I welcome all those to answer me.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your excellent presentation. One waste material actually solving many problems in the environment. Like LUFA, other waste materials are around us, and we can use this waste material.
Sir, please, Kalahandi also is rich in all those bioresources, and I believe there are some that means you can say unexplored crop, some unexplored waste material, and those can be converted into beautiful materials with the help of botany. That means here my sincere request that don't think that you are alone. Botany, zoology, biochemistry, you say chemistry, physics, and computer science, even if all, this would join hands, so that if something is produced, that will be good. Because you see, when I started this field of research work in botany, this is for the concept of something new, and you won't believe. That means I won't get a lab, I won't get the people to collaborate. So, but now you won't believe that many opportunities are there. Many more scientists they want to collaborate. They want to at least put their all those energy so that we can do something better. So thank you, Ghanasam sir. Thank you, Khushbu, particularly. Thank you, Thank you. Thanks a lot to the organizer. Thanks a lot to our esteemed Vice Chancellor that he could, that means eagerly, that means recommend me as a guest speaker. So I believe this is an honor to me. So thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Now it is time for discussions. Any questions regarding the topic?
Can I, Gana?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem, sir.
Chinmay sir,
Sir,
we know that every technology has some future fallouts.
sir.
So looking at, say, 15 to 20 years from now,
Sir.
what you think might be the possible fallouts of today's green technology?
Sir, you see, so now it's for sustainability and green technology. So entire globe is running behind this green technology. Sir, the day will come. That means obviously we have to ban all this. Otherwise, we'll be dragged into trouble. That means economics person they will, that means clarify in more rigorous way that now everything will be tagged with price. That means punishment will be there. Punishment in terms of money, not in terms of that means you'll be debarred from something, you can't do research, or you will be in jail. No, not like that. You will be debarred from getting some benefits. That means the country will get, that means not get the benefits. That means the religion, that means the state will not get the benefit like that. So that means the environment safety and environment pollution, that is what causes for all of us. You see, this COVID-19, now you see, we are not enjoying. We are just, that means sitting at home. That is some people will say that doing at home all those, is it possible? I believe it's completely impossible. That means to teach the students in direct mode, everybody will agree. That means we are handicapped right now. So you see, in future, in my opinion, this is what environment is a research. In my opinion, because you see, I'm a botanist and purely I'm a biotechnologist. That means microbiologist, biotechnologist, but I'm doing work which is completely different. And while defending the project, I was also in trouble. That means everybody talked. That means even all those experts, they are not in a mood to sanction the project. But you won't believe, I say very boldly, if it is not biotechnology, we cannot do anything. Because once you are serious, then some fundamental research should be there, but some technology should be there, some outcomes should be there. Research is not the sake of publication. Research should have something for the local people's benefit. So if every researcher, they have thinking like that, in that mandate, that not the sake of PhD, not the sake of paper, do research. No, should contribute something to the society. That should be our motto in behind the research. So Himanshu sir, I believe in future the things will be better. And Sanjay sir to निश्चित राजी हेबे जो लोक कहउछन जे कଳି जुग सरीबा सत्य जुग फेरिबो प्रकृତରେ सत्य जुग फेरिबो सर जेतले एनवायरमेंटल पॉल्यूशन हमर भितरे जो ए जो सब टिके अछि ना सर एगुडा सब प्यूरिफाई हेजो कारण मु देखा पैंडेमिक कोन सो आई बिलीव दैट इन फ्यूचर संजय सर तो सबडा मीटिंग रे देखुछु निश्चित सत्य जुग फेरुछि सर आ सत्य जुग माने मु भाबुछि जे हमको ए जो थ्रेट गुडा आसुछि ये हमको कॉशस करूछि जे परफॉर्म योर ड्यूटी डू हार्ड वर्क आउ मिछा सत्य दुनिया रे न बंची के प्रैक्टिकल यूटिलाइज माने हाउ टू इंप्रूव द पीपल स्टैंडर्ड हमें सेही विषय चिंता करिया दरकार आ एजुकेशन ता सर नुहे जे खाली पाठ पढी की पेपर लिखा बही लिखा एजुकेशन ना मु काई भाबुनी जे सेटा एजुकेशन and we should be the leaders sir, not led by others. So like nowadays the politicians, you see those are led by others, not their true leaders. So I may be excused here sir, I should not speak like this, but I believe now that today's politics is like that, led by others. So we should not be led by others. I say young people, young researchers, be the leaders, don't be led by others. So for Kalahandi University, I will speak that it should be the leader, it should be the benchmark, it should be the trend set university in particularly that being southern part of Orissa. All the best to that university.
Thank you, sir. Any questions from others?
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. This is Shreya from Ravenshaw University. Sir, I have a question.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
as we know plastic is much more durable. Like we have the plastic containers, we use
Yes,
plastic.
yes. Sir, I got your question. So your
Yes,
question
sir.
is whether this biocomposite will be replacement of plastic in terms of durability.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so I have shown you the slide regarding B0, B1, B2, B3. There are different compositions. There are different permutation and combination. We got result, not only it is being degraded, also in combination it is not degraded. If it is degraded, that will be used in some other purpose. If it is not degraded, then that can be used for some other purpose. You see, in artificial bone or limb, if it is degraded inside our body, then gone. So if it is not degraded, that will be useful. And if it is degraded, let's say the parts of car, vehicles, so you just throw, they will be degraded. So with that permutation and combination, with the preparation of composite, you can manipulate. Are you getting me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Any other doubts?
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, if I get a chance to do research under you about the
Yes.
bioresources of Kalahandi, then what topic would you like to give me that you think this area?
Ghanshyam, okay. You, I will say something, Ghanshyam. Be the trade setter, be the leaders. Don't think that your guide should choose a problem for you. You approach your guide with the problem. That should be your motto. That means if you choose a problem, then you start searching whether my problem is fit enough for this research work. That means my research objective is for Kalahandi district. I want something which is in my mind. I want to develop. So who are those persons are working? Maybe anywhere on the globe. Now the globe is very small for you. You approach, have this NET, TOEFL, that means GRE, all this cleared. So you can go anywhere for your research work, and if you have the intention clear, you see, you will get a chance definitely to do your research. So Ghanshyam, I will not speak here, but I am telling you, everybody is interested to go abroad. To go abroad for what? For postdoc. For what? For the research work. And you won't believe, I dragged for the first time in university, in our department, student from outside to Utkal to do the PDF. And that too, you won't believe, that lady, she was pursuing her PhD in Germany, and she got selected through Kothari Fellow, DS Kothari, which is very tough to get. And she joined me, and right now at the flag end of her, that means research work, and doing all her research work on biofuel, which is a completely different, that means field. She chose, that means this biofuel. I'm not an expert in biofuel, but still then we have very good result on biofuel aspect. So this should be, Ghanshyam, your approach, that you fix your problem, get the person, that is who is interested, not get dependent on the person that he or she will suggest me something and I'll do. That is not it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Any other queries? Now it's over to Ghanshyam sir and Khushbu. So
Okay.
that means proud privilege for me to speak on this occasion, and I believe this is a very good session. And Akshay sir, who is my teacher, I don't know whether sir is listening to me or right now. I cannot see him on the screen. So sir, if there any fault with me, please forgive me. And if any fault with me, please sir, just tell me how to improve. So thank you, sir. With a blessing, the young botanists, they will definitely do wonder in future for the state of Odisha. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Chief Patron and Vice Chancellor of the institution, Professor Sanjay sir, to deliver his concluding remarks.
So it's my proud privilege to listen to Chinmay
Sir, thank you,
after
sir.
a long span. Namaskar. Meeting a great personality,
Oh,
Professor
sir, with your
Akshay
blessing,
Nanda.
I am not-
Hi, Chinmay, I have something for you. I have stored. I will definitely tell you now. But before that, let me tell, to ignite the students to listen you properly, we had an exercise for last 7 days
Sir,
so that they will not come blank and listen to Chinmay and listen to Akhananda sir. Okay. So we had made gone for a write-up by the students in 500 words.
Yes, sir.
And many students they have written, and let me declare three best entries on that category: green technologies to protect environment, and the best one will be published in our university magazine. Somarani Bishwar is the first from +3 third year. Soumyasri from +3 second year second, and Kirti Naik +3 third year is the third. And one of my friends listening to it has agreed to give a prize of 1,000 to the first Somarani, 750 to Soumyasri, and 500 to Kirti. So I wish all are happy with this, and
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank
must
you so much.
congratulate all those students who have participated and given their write-up. We can give them a participation certificate, so that may be a small encouragement to them. Now coming to the part of listening both and the topic. First, let me talk of that Akhananda sir. More than 10 years, directly I was in touch with him, and I have a very high curiosity quotient. I asked on many things, many things come to me, and none of the questions has gone unanswered by him. That versatility is there with Akhananda sir. Second, regarding Chinmay, he wanted me knowing me. I have a watch on him normally. I have a watch on all those people who are working something new. Many people, not only in the state but also outside the state. And now I became a vice chancellor in Kalahandi, and it was celebrated by the students of Nepal, Kathmandu. So many students are there. They listen and they clarify their doubts from me. So Chinmay, it's very good. My faculty members will be in touch with you, and we can have a plan. Long since when I was here, and for your information, I am a PhD on Kalahandi, the first study on the economics of Kalahandi. And at that time, when I was moving from this corner to that corner, in the Niyamgiri belt, till now there are some plants which are not recognized, and they have got very high potentiality. So some of the plants we can discover, and that will be a concern for many of the things to eradicate the problems of the human society. I was telling today to chemistry department, once the physical mode will be started, my evenings, some of the evenings will be in the laboratory of chemistry, because I have some problems and I know the answers, and that has to be given to the society after thorough examination. So I told them, be ready. Once COVID is over, we will be in offline mode. Some of my evenings will be in the chemistry laboratory, also be in the botany. That will go like this. And you'll be happy, Chinmay, to know that Kalahandi University, I have made the basic works. We are going to have a machine for handmade papers, so that all the examination papers, newspapers which are there, something they are thrown out, some things they are fired, even in the town, that will be converted to handmade papers. I am already 50% on the way. It will be, the machine will be installed in my campus, and we will have the handmade papers here. Number 2, on 4th June, we are going to have an industry university academia, where a proposal will be, that will be thoroughly analyzed. That is to convert plastics into tiles.
Sir, sir.
I have already seen that in one of the university as an assessor or NAC. I am visiting now different institutes of the country. So I had known about that idea, and one of the universities of India is doing that. So their town is a plastic-free town. No plastic is on the road on anybody's dustbin. That is collected and coming to one of the corners of the university, and they are converting those plastics, even plastic bag, plastic bottle, anything, that is converted to tiles, colored tiles. So in that way, I think that came to my mind when you were telling. So we can make our Bhavanipatna a plastic-free town also, if that comes to operation. Number 2. Number 3 is regarding future. When we tell, I had read a book, 0 to 1, by Peter Thiel and Blake Masters. So how to build the? Give you one example. I've heard near to discover the space. So at that time it is not possible to carry so much oxygen with them. So they are experimenting about the very tiny plants which will absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. So there, on the way to space, they will produce oxygen and will get it. So that way they are thinking and going ahead. Future is always bright, and as you asked me to talk on Kali Yuga or Satya Yuga, it is Kali Yuga or Satya Yuga, whatever it is, that is within this human mind. That is in this human mind.
Sir, I used to listen you to all your speeches and all. I used to listen.
So as let me talk you in terms of science, you can understand better. When an iceberg floats on the water, 1/10 is above water and 9/10 is under water. When 1/10 is seen and we perceive or we talk of the whole from that sample, then it is like the blind man perceiving the elephant. But when we go for the whole, the perceptions are different. So when the people, as it is told, 13% utilization of the human brain can produce an Einstein. Similarly, if we think of us, it is not even a double digit. So if we can know about our brain, our capacity, our potentiality, our ability, automatically we will stride towards the Satya Yuga. If we will just be in illusions, in hallucinations, by the way which we are in Kali Yuga, the things will remain like that. So we have to go beyond it and think in reality, be pragmatists and perceive things as it is. And we'll develop, we have to develop ourselves. Nature has given us so many things, so many things we have got, but it is yet to be discovered. we don't know even the quality of the plant which is there. Chinmay, I may tell you, if we'll meet sometime at Bhubaneswar,
Sir,
you
sir,
come
sure,
to
sir.
my house.
Sir, sure, sir.
I will show you
Sir.
a plant which is there in my small garden.
Sir.
That is black neem, Krishna limbo.
Sir.
All the leaves are black.
Sir.
It is a particular category which is there. I have a banyan tree
Sir.
that is called as Krishna butter. And as it is told, at that time, the spoons are not there. Krishna was taking milk in that butter patra. All the leaves, they are closed in one side from below, like a spoon. So there are many varieties of the things are there. I definitely desire from my students to know the environment, and more than that, which is important, to know the self. There is a vast property is within you. Think, and one matter is, whenever a new idea is coming to you, my dear students, write it up. Otherwise, it will go back to the ether.
Yes.
My faculty members, if they are seeing me, my write-ups, sometimes I write at 2 o'clock night, sometimes 3:45. Many times I write around 4 to 5. That is the best time which you can utilize to know yourself and to know your perceptions and to know about the environment, inner and outer. So I thank all of you for the listening, because the listening is a very difficult activity, and you carried that difficult activities with us, with me, Chinmay and Akhananda sir. So I thank all of you. Nothing new. That is the best way to go to Satya Yoga. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your visions, plans, and thoughts regarding the protection of environment for Kalahandi University as well as Kalahandi. We are always with you, sir. You just order and we'll start to do work. So now I'd like to request Khushbu madam to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude turns what we have now to have enough and really unlocks the happiness. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today's webinar on behalf of Department of Botany, Kalahandi University, to each and every person who has contributed for today's webinar, and I'd say overwhelming success of today's webinar. I am very tiny here to propose vote of thanks before all of you. At the outset, I take this opportunity to express the profuse gratitude and sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chief Patron of today's webinar, Professor Sanjay Satpathy sir, for conceiving the whole idea of this webinar and his presidential address. Thank you, sir, for your continuously encouraging words, dynamic leadership, and all your blessings. I place on record our deep sense of thanks to our esteemed Registrar of the University, Sri Padmalochan Bhui sir, for his active guidance, constant support, and the welcome address. Our words may not be capable enough to express our deep sense of gratitude to our esteemed guest of honor and a popular teacher, Professor A.K. Nanda sir, for accepting our invitation and presenting the inaugural address. Sir, your words were illuminating and truly encouraging. As Vice Chancellor sir and Chinmay sir said, we got the complete clarification about the green technology, which we didn't have idea before. We are deeply indebted to our chief speaker and my teacher, Dr. Chinmay Pradhan sir, for accepting our invitation in a very short time and giving time from his busy schedule to speak for the webinar. We got awareness to protect our environment, and your words rightly explained the theme, sir. And we have realized from your talk, sir, that how smarter we can use this material that is plastic, and how smarter we can use the technology as well as the things present around us. I also extend my special thanks to Chairman PG Council, Dr. Himanshu Sadangi sir, our Assistant Register sir, all the head of the department and other faculty members of our university, our organizing team, and the delegates and dignitaries from other universities and colleges for accepting our invitation and giving their active suggestions. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our convener and head of the Department of Botany, Dr. Ghanshyam Behra sir, for coordinating the entire event as well as giving timely and nicely suggestions for conducting the webinar. I warmly extend my thanks to all the research scholars and my friends for their participation. Though in last but most important, our special thanks and congratulations to the students for participating in large numbers. That is about 120 numbers we got in this webinar from different universities and our college as well. At the end, I would say that I appeal on behalf of our university to you all, please conserve the nature, and we must not practice the science without conscience, technology without wisdom, and humanism without compassion. That is what I realized. And at the end, I bring apology to those whom I forgot to mention directly or indirectly involved in this webinar. So thank you all. With this, I get the permission. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to Khushbu personally on behalf of Utkarsh.
Thank you, madam. Thank you all once
you.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Carry on your experiments with green technology.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, with
Yes,
blessings, I will carry on, definitely. Sir, Akhananda sir, sir,
Thank you,
namaskar.
sir.
Sir, आपको प्रणाम करती सर एठू सर मु +2 इंस्पायर्ड अखानंद सर को बही पढ़ी और बॉटनी जदी सर जे मु किछि भी करूची दैट इज बिकॉज़ ऑफ दैट बुक व्हिच आई गॉट इन माय +2 करियर व्हेन आई वाज अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ बीजेपी कॉलेज.
So that appreciation is Akshay within you. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now the meeting is over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.